We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Clevenger will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Just hung in there on that one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Striding in for the Rockies, Todd Helton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And there are two away now.
That is third, the center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. Bases are empty here with two men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the three-hole hitter. I know there's two outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now for Colorado, Dante Bichette. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rockies strand one, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Jake Cronenworth will be next. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. High in the air out to center field. Kemp is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting first, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. The 1-1 is strike two swinging. Drilled to first, scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-1. This is line to left. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Into the box now, Ryan Klesko stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
At the plate, Austin Nola, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that misses 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Klesko at third, Myers at second, Nola on at first with 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Padres lead it 2-0. At the plate, Larry Walker. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home too.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home, and he fouls this one off. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gwynn will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, number 1.
Now in the box, Garrett Hampson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. Grounded weakly toward third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Up next to the Padres, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Ready for another chance? Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. 9-1-2 due up. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So digging in now, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Todd Helton. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Machado. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two and two.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Kemp is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Friars had moved out in front 3-0.
With one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Standing in now, Ryan Klesko. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Will Myers. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 San Diego. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
To the plate now, Larry Walker. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So striding in, Trent Grisham. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
2-1 the count. The pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Shows bunt here, but this one misses, ball 3.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
The 3-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tony Gwynn, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Padres leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, John Gray. He flew out in his last at-bat. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Trevor Story steps in now, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now to the plate, Todd Helton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 3-1 hit in the air to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Grisham retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Padres lead it 3-1. So striding forward now, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Junior.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the 1-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Ryan Klesko. Popped him up. Hampson is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. A 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he is in there.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box, Larry Walker. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Craig Stammen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Craig Stammen.
In now, Nolan Arenado. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
Now batting, Garrett Hampson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. Number 52 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Settling in now, Austin Nola. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Striding into the box, Trent Grisham. It was a walk in his last trip. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eric Hosmer.
2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 5-1. Drew Pomeranz is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Drew Pomeranz.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Charlie Blackmon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the good bat, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. And he misses. 2-1. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Myers going back onto the third floor balcony and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
To the plate now, Todd Helton. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 2. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
now pitching for the Rockies, number 51.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Walker is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So coming to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 60, Manny Machado.
Stepping up now, Manny Machado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A 1-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Padres down in order, and it remains 5-2. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Trevor Rosenthal.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Matt Kemp. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Dante Bichette skied into straightaway right. Gwynn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in now, Larry Walker. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And it's fouled away.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Hampson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Second and third, 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Klesko. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And there's ball 2 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Austin Nola. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Well, it is Trevor time here in the ninth as Trevor Hoffman is on to try to close this one out.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman. Now catching and batting ninth.
Into the box, Dom Nunez. No hits to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 51.
Daniel Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Colorado, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Line hard. Foul. The 1-2.
Next up, 2-2. Full count.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Clevenger gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Trevor Hoffman hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.